My name is Kieran, and today we're going to be going over my carry yardages all through the bag as a 7 handicap. Obviously, all 7 handicaps aren't made the same, but this is what I look like. So we're going to get right into things here. I'm going to hit a couple shots with everything and kind of go over what the average carry distance is, starting off with the Lob Wedge. Okay, 90 yards with the Lob Wedge. Looks about right to me. All right, now we got sand wedge here, 54 degrees. Yeah, I think that looks about right. Right around that 110 number, maybe a little more if I'm trying to really eke out a specific yardage. Now we got our 50 degree. That's a little better, a little smoother. Happy with that number. 120 for our gap wedge. Straight into our pitching wedge. That's a little better. I think that makes about sense for us. About 135 to 140, depending on how we're hitting it. Sounds like pretty decent little pitching wedge for me. All right, moving straight into our 9-iron now. Don't love that, but yardage is okay. It's the one thing about these clubs is don't catch these extreme flyers that go much further. But 154 sounds about right for this club for me. All right, quickly into our 8-iron now. There it is, much better shot. Took a little while, but yeah, 164, exactly in between what I was saying, 163, 165. Straight into our 7-iron. Much better. Good quality strike. We like that. 177 for the 7-iron. All right, straight into the 6-iron. See what we got here. Hopefully this can be one and done. Think that's one and done. There we go. Yep, 188 to 190. Think that's about right. When I'm really getting after it, like it goes up a little bit, but say about 190 with the 6-iron is pretty good. All right, now we're moving into that 5-iron. 5-iron's kind of a bit of a tricky club like we talked about yesterday. Thinking about getting a 9-wood. You guys will kind of see a little bit why. Well, we hit that pretty terribly, and the ball didn't go anywhere. That's kind of why I really want a 9-wood. Hit that pretty bad. Almost flew out to about 200. I think 199 was the number there. But yeah, say 5-iron's right on 203, and here's our 7-wood. One of my favorite clubs in the bag. Just does a lot for me. Yeah, straighten that one out a little bit. 215 again. Nice. Now we're going straight into our 5-wood. All right, there we go. A little more height on it, way more spin on it. Yeah, 230, much better. 228, moving straight into mini driver. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. That's 242 carry. Pretty good. Obviously, when we're outside, it's a little faster, but we'll take it. 241 with the mini. All right, the hardest thing in the world for me is swinging full inside of my bay here at home with the driver. It's like scary, but we're gonna try. Little faster club head speeds. This one's leaking out a bit. 267 carry. That's not what we want to see. Yeah, 280 carry, but the ball was a duck hook. Not ideal. Again, these numbers go a little longer when I'm outside and not in the confined space, but I think that just goes to show you what every swing looks like. Inside of the bay, we had a couple of good swings and a couple of pretty bad ones, but that's kind of what it looks like to be a 7 handicap. I've really been able to lock in and shred down from right around a 10 or a 10.5 handicap down to a 7 in just a few months. And a lot of that hasn't come to me hitting the ball really far. It's mostly just come down to me picking up some strokes around the greens with my short game. So, you know, take it all with a grain of salt, but if you're interested, that's what it looks like. My average 7-iron swing speed is around 90 to 91, and my club head speed typically for the driver is right around 111. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you haven't already. Let me know what your 7-iron goes distance, carry-wise, as well as your driver. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. See you soon.